Hey folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me again today. We are at 918 subscribers. Would love to get to 1,000 by the end of February. By mid-end of February, I'd love to get to 1,000. So if anyone's watching right now and you're enjoying the content and you don't subscribe to the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network YouTube channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And again, thank you very much for everyone that has subscribed to the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Okay, so Mickie James. Mickie James is teasing. Now, first of all, the forbidden door between Impact Wrestling and the WWE is really starting to get interesting. Really starting to get interesting. We know Mickie James is going to be in the Royal Rumble. She's a participant in the Royal Rumble, and she had said that she is walking down the aisle wearing the Impact Wrestling Knockouts Championship. So she will be wearing, as per Mickie James, she'll be wearing the Impact Wrestling Knockouts Championship as she walks down the aisle to enter the Royal Rumble. Moose took to Twitter, and I spoke to him about it when I had him on my show, and you could check my interview out with Moose. It's available now on the YouTube channel. When I spoke to Moose, about the Roman Reigns tweet. He basically said, with all this forbidden door talk, what would happen if Moose went one-on-one with Roman Reigns? It was a hypothetical question. So he called out Booker T, chimed in and said the forbidden door should be open for Moose. Moose against Roman Reigns would be a great match. So that got that there. And now Mickie James now teasing a match with Charlotte Flair for the Impact Wrestling Knockouts title. Now this is really getting wild. This is getting wild. Who knows what's going to happen? Is anything else going to happen after Mickie James enters the Royal Rumble? I don't know. But with Moose talking Roman Reigns, and now Mickie James, who's in the Royal Rumble already, teasing a match for Charlotte Flair for the Impact Knockouts title. Who knows what's going to happen here? Who knows what's going to happen? So here it says, there's no doubt that Mickie James has established herself as one of the best female pro wrestlers in the history of the business. James was released by the WWE back in April last year, and then she promptly made her way to the NWA and then Impact Wrestling. It seems Mickie James has teased a huge match recently as well. Recently, Mickie James set her sights on the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, and this certainly excited fans. Charlotte Flair then responded. These were tweets between Flair and Mickie James. Charlotte Flair responded to Mickie James and told her to wait in line. And then Mickie James responded on Twitter by saying, responded to Charlotte Flair, James called herself a VIP and then claimed to have saved the spot and a knockouts title shot for Charlotte. So this I know it's just Twitter chat going on right now between the two. But is this all going to lead up to something? Yeah, again, Moose talking about Roman Reigns. Now, Mickie James indicating that she saved the knockouts title shot for Charlotte. Charlotte saying if Mickie James wants the shot, she's going to have to wait in line. What if, again, this hypothetical question here, but what if Mickie James wins the Royal Rumble? Now, I'm not watching the WWE, but I'm pretty certain if she winning the Royal Rumble is going to get her a shot at any title she wants in the WWE, whether it's a SmackDown or the Raw title. Not sure who has the Raw World title, but the focus here is Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is the SmackDown Women's Champion. What if Mickie James wins? And at WrestleMania, again, this is just a what if question. And at WrestleMania, we have Mickie James, the Impact Wrestling Knockouts World Champion, taking on Charlotte Flair, the SmackDown World Champion, in a title match at WrestleMania. That would be so awesome for Impact Wrestling. Again, it's just a what if question. But it's very interesting what's going on right now between Impact Wrestling and the WWE and their talents exchanging. I don't think Roman Reigns. I don't think Roman Reigns responded to Moose. I asked Moose about that. Moose said he doesn't know if Roman Reigns had responded either. But according to Booker T, again, going back to Roman Reigns and Moose, according to Booker T, there's more. There's a lot more people. There's a lot of people in WWE right now that want to see Moose against Roman Reigns. So who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? All I know is Mickie James is now teasing a match with Charlotte Flair for the knockouts, for the Impact Wrestling Knockout World Title. So who knows what's going to happen? Things are getting very, very, very interesting between Impact Wrestling and the WWE. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that for now. Anything breaks, I'll be back, of course. But until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.